Hey everybody. Okay, so part one of the budgeting assignment is complete. I have marked it. If you got 5 out of 5, awesome, great job. Nothing to worry about. For anyone that got 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, I want to chat with you a little because you're going to want to resubmit and you can get that 5 out of 5 mark. Plus, I want to make sure it doesn't hurt your part 2 mark. So first of all, if you got a 0, it's because I either couldn't open it or wasn't sent in Excel. Okay, so send it in an Excel document if you've completed the other parts and you check that first part 1 explainer video. You have to track your expenses individually. You cannot just give me a lump sum or put it on the first line of the month. You need to break it down by the expenses. Okay, that's one issue. Now, if that was your only issue in the sense that you lumped it and you don't want to resubmit, you want a little bit lesser grade, that's fine. It won't affect your future ones as long as you do the future ones correctly. You need to track it in the month 1 expense tracking sheet, month 2 in the month 2 expense tracking sheet, track it properly, okay? Most of you did, but for the ones that didn't, that's one correction. So we have ones I couldn't open, that's the 1. 2 is the one where you didn't track it properly in the sense of breaking it down, or you rounded everything, tried to track accurately, okay, or you didn't break it down, you just put it on line 1, which means you just did it last minute trying to summarize to the best of your knowledge. That's not what we need. We need it broken down, okay, in the Excel document I gave you. Part 2, then the other one is some people just didn't do the budget portion, which is actually the easy portion, because if you've done your actuals, all I need you to do is you budget months 2, 3, and 4, and then resubmit it to me and I'll change your mark. It's probably 3 out of 5 to 5 out of 5, okay? So that's the big one. But if you don't resubmit to me, then part 2, you're gonna lose marks because I have nothing to measure off the budget and you won't have variances. Okay, everyone's gonna have variances. If you don't have variances, you're cheating or you're not tracking properly. Everyone has variances that need to get tracked, okay? If, for example, 1 or 2 students had all their expenses paid by someone else, that's great, but I need the breakdown. I need you to show me what they're buying you, what you're using. It all has to be there. And if not, please resubmit. Otherwise, your assignment's gonna really be hurt in the sense of marks. And this is a big project. It's worth 25% of your final grade, and I'm trying to make sure everyone can get it perfect. So please go in, make those corrections, resubmit it to me before part 2. So resubmit it to me so I can update your mark, and then I can make it so part 2 runs nice and smooth. Please also watch part 2 explainer video to make sure you know what you're doing in parts 2 and 3. It's really important, so please do that. Like a huge chunk of you all did it right, you got 5 out of 5, that's amazing, but for the ones who didn't, please make those corrections and resubmit so that I can get you full grades. Thanks, appreciate it.